Alright guys, sorry about that little long intro. Not intro, you know, wait. So we have not played this for a couple days again. I might be sat back a little bit. Just because I've got the fan on, because I'm cooling down a little bit. So I will be going a little bit closer to the camera later on. Hence why it looks like I'm miles away. That little light shining is the light behind me, so that is why there's like an outline of something at the minute. Okay, so let's get straight into it. We don't need to have a whole dialogue of what we did in the last one because it will tell you through the video.
I smell tension. I'm not really a glass half full kind of guy, unless it's a glass of whiskey.
Caretaker's not happy today.
The weird vibes around here are driving me nuts.
All right, Robbie. Today's the day we...
Of all the gamma accelerators I've seen in my life, this is definitely the gammaest.
That was a hell of an operation. Snatch and grab and a rescue. I score that a big win for everyone.
Indeed, a much-needed victory on many levels.
No argument here. Question is, what do we do now?
You don't need to worry about a thing, friends. I've got it handled. All right, Hunter. Let's get to work.
Today is the first in a long while I haven't awoken to see doom clouds gathering on the horizon. It's a refreshing change of pace.
We successfully retrieved the gamma accelerator and brought Wanda home. No wonder your mood is lighter.
I'm so glad we kept the accelerator out of Lilith's hands. Although Tony's notion of stopping the prophecy is doomed to failure because the only thing that can stop Chthon is Chthon. But that's a worry for another day. Today is about optimism.
Dark days will inevitably return, but I think you are wise to take a moment and appreciate the good things when we have them.
Success follows failure. Failure follows success. It's circular. At this moment, we are at a crest. We bask in the warm feelings and pray we don't drown the next time we descend into failure.
I would like to talk more, but there is still much for me to do.
Too much, but I appreciate the time you gave me. Be well. I'm not sure how to even pick up the gamma accelerator.
I can't tell you how great it feels to have the gamma accelerator back. Seriously, total game changer.
You are welcome.
But we can't start passing out the party favors quite yet. If we don't find Johnny Flametop and grab the Parchment of Power, this thing is just a glorified barbecue lighter.
Johnny Blaze is not nearly the threat to us Banner is. I suspect he will hand it over once he realizes we are the world's last hope.
Oh yeah, he's been totally reasonable and thoughtful so far.
And if we do get the parchment, you really think you will be able to stop the prophecy?
My appreciation of magic is evolving quite a bit thanks to you. It'll be tricky, but I think it's possible.
Your overflowing confidence is something to behold, Tony. I wish I had some of it.
Oh, take all you want. I have enough confidence for the whole team. No matter what, though, this whole thing has already been completely worthwhile.
Oh? And why is that?
Because right now, I'm looking at the Gamma Accelerator, and Bruce Banner is looking at an empty spot where the Gamma Accelerator used to be. All we need now is the Parchment of Power. Prophecy? More like prophecy you never. Why do I always have a flathead screwdriver when I need a Phillips head? If you find more coil, send it my way.
Okay, we got quite a few people to talk to.
Demons and ghosts, this whole
So, do you think Stark can pull this off?
It's a risk. A big risk.
I think the guy's a genius, but come on. It feels like we're pushing all our chips on this one bet.
If he manages to pull it off, our prayers will be answered.
And if he doesn't, we gotta be prepared for hell on Earth. You want in on this discussion, Hunter? Cap and I were just having some words about Tony.
I hear a bit of hesitation in your voice.
The thing is, I've seen Tony like this before. He becomes fixated on one idea to the exclusion of all others. Sometimes the results are great. He can split a molecule and make it rain in the Sahara. But considering the danger we're all in, we can't afford to have anything less than absolute perfection. Otherwise, I'm afraid too many people will die.
I know the danger all too well, and I would say your concerns are valid. The question is, what to do about them.
I don't want to completely derail the plan, but I do think it would be wise to have an alternative ready to go.
Meaning?
We need to start walking, talking, and planning as though this prophecy is going to come true.
So what do you plan to do? Are you going to confront Tony?
I'm not sure what that would accomplish. Our skepticism aside, no one wants this plan to work more than we do. We'll just have to cross our fingers and hope, like everyone else. Here's hoping Tony can pull this off.
Robbie was not on his A-game last night. How'd you bring Wanda back? Was it some weird mystical ritual, or was it cognitive recalibration via spirit force trauma? To me, it looked like your soul punched Wanda's soul's face, and she came to. But I also drank way too much coffee this morning.
I can tell, Paul.
I understand you spoke to Wanda this morning. Tell me, how is she faring?
Perhaps you should ask her yourself. I'm sure she would like to hear from you.
I'm not ready for that. I can't imagine that she doesn't feel some semblance of betrayal on my part. I was the one who gave up on her, and long before she fell to Lilith. I just thought she was lost to us, beyond saving. No one has been purged of Lilith's corruption before. I didn't think it was possible. But you and Nico made it possible. This isn't easy for me to say, but I'm sorry for ever doubting her.
Admitting you are wrong is one of the bravest things we can do.
Not as brave as you were last night. Not only did you defy me, but you defied Lilith, and won. I can't help but ask, what was it like, purging Wanda of Lilith's corruption? Did you suffer any strange effects I should know about?
I did experience something you should know about.
What's that?
I had a vision. I believe it was the Temple of Chthon.
No, that would mean...
Chthon is almost upon us.
Then we better get to work. Well, that's enough of me monopolizing your time for now. We'll talk more later.
Stay out of trouble.
Strange is acting stranger than usual now that Wanda's back. Hell yes, movie nights are back!
Did the movie nights ever go away?
Now we can all just hang out, like old
seen him, I can tell. You know about the temple. Yes, Hunter?
I want to know more about you.
All right.
Can we talk about your journal, detailing the Abbey's mysteries?
Oh my. I'm so sorry.
We have listened to this dialogue before, guys.
We shall speak later, Wanda.
I look forward to it.
Wonder if...
Yes, Hunter?
I had questions about your life after the Abbey.
Such as?
What is it like to be in a...
Okay, we've heard all this dialogue. Don't know why it said to speak to her again. Even though we have already. Okay, let's do a side quest, I'm guessing. Because I don't think we can do the main quest. Yeah. Alright. How the fuck does Spider-Man get to level 15? That's a question I've got. Go with it. Let's go with it. I'll take it.
We've stumbled on a Hydra unit unloading some of their stolen bounty. You'll have to move quickly if we're going to recover any of their equipment.
Will not be a problem.
Pain is only temporary.
Stronger already.
By her command. As always.
How many times is that?
Don't waste the opportunity.
Not lost focus yet.
They've armed one of the crates. It's going to explode if you don't get that key.
Detonator armed. The detonator on this crate is armed. This crate will explode at the end of the turn. Use the matching key card to open this crate before it's too late. Alright.
We will erase the very memory.
That was pretty dope.
A justified punishment.
You've secured one of the crates. See if you can't get the others.
I have movement here. class of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
I'm on it! Take that!
They cannot possibly match your strength.
They've destroyed one of the crates. Focus on getting the other keys.
You're mine!
They really seem to like me.
Their persistence is irritating.
Someone's hurt.
Our Delta responding.
Try if you want.
Another of the crates is armed to detonate. Get to that key card.
Just the boost I needed.
Hail that!
That was the last crate. Wipe out the remaining Hydra forces, and let's get you home.
Getting chewed up here!
We see all of your movements.
I'll hand you. They're hoping to wear me down. Still they persist. Walk in the light. The power of the light.
I return for the guilty.
Here we go again.
Now that was something. saw movement once, centuries ago. They're still coming for me. You're ready now. That feels so good. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Ready to save the day.
Taking the shot. Take advantage. Interest. Let us see if they have an answer for this.
Okay, that was awesome. This might sting a little.
I would say that qualifies as amazing.
Play dead. Here we go. Oh, this should be good.
They require aid here.
Good one.
Vengeance return.
Nice. Let's do this.
You were too weak for this fight.
That's one shipment Hydra won't be receiving.
All right.
Ooh, now that Wanda's back, I feel like the band is finally back together. Can't wait to get some one-on-one time with her. Miss that witch.
Go easy on her, Robbie. She's been through a lot. It might be a while before things go back to normal again.
Normal? Since when were we ever normal? But Nico is right.
Wanda might not be as social as we would like her to be.
I just want to make sure she knows that we love her and are happy to have her home.
Maybe start slow with something familiar, like a movie night.
Blade, you just read my mind.
Wow, really? What am I thinking now?
You must have a mind for it to be read, Robbie.
I meant let's have a watching party in Wanda's honor.
I think she's really gonna like that. Oops, you're bad.
May I join you?
You can sit over there. Forgot how relaxing it is to just zone out and watch a good movie.
You of all people deserve to rest. I'm happy to see you got some.
Oh, is that why you didn't bring me with you today? Because I needed to rest?
That is not what I meant.
Yeah, it was. Now that you're here, you might as well join us.
I forgot to do that, to be honest.
That sounds lovely.
All right.
Wanda, are those 3 women witches?
They are.
They do not seem like witches.
That's because they don't know they have powers. Yet. And if they did, they would be wise to hide them.
Reminds me of how all the witches tried to hide themselves in 17th century Salem.
Times really haven't changed that much. If there is one thing I know for sure, it is that power frightens people. And when people get frightened, well, you know. You literally lived around the times of the Salem witch trials.
I was a young child, but yes. Caretaker and Agatha were terrified of being found out in those days.
I know the feeling. Sometimes I just wished I was, you know, normal. Things would have been easier for me growing up.
Easier in what way? Sounds like there is a story there.
There's always a story, but this is movie night, not a therapy session. And I really don't know you that well.
Fair enough.
Besides, we should be paying attention to the movie. We're just getting to the good part.
Are those witches actually charmed by that awful man?
Well, he is the devil. Sort of.
Then why do they not just turn him into a toad or banish him?
Because they're good witches, Hunter. Like I hope to be one day. I don't like to be touched.
Going the wrong way. It's that way, isn't it?
If it gets any sunnier around here.
How'd you bring Wanda back? Was it some weird
I have something for you.
Tickets to the Avengers musical.
Components for shop class.
Be honest, have I traveled back in time?
No, you sent me a message.
Right. I set those up before the last meeting. And you got one.
So, what should I do with these components?
I can take them.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If you hand them over, I can get Tony and Robbie talking again.
And if not?
I'll give them all back. Deal?
Agreed.
Okay. Let's go to that trial again. We should be able to now easily defeat that trial. I don't know why we weren't able to do it in the last couple of times, but there you go.
Remind me about the seal?
Now that you have the moon seal, seek out the glyph to place it in.
Let's get this on the road. Or on the trial.
That is something.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them.
How does an Elder God die?
He was consumed by an Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely. I am impressed. You were too weak for this fight.
But also triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods, as they turned on one another and became demons.
I saw a move like that centuries ago.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupted. When he was done, he released their energy back to the stars.
And now they watch in silence from above while I fight for their amusement.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I think things have worked to your benefit.
Leave some for the rest of us. Standing.
After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever Lilith has planned in the coming days.
Abandoned. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Alright, I guess we're going to have to do it again at some point. Survive for 4 turns. We both survive, doesn't work. Gotta love it, haven't you? Actually have to love it.
Straightened out Johnny Blaze and are gonna totally vaporize the Parchment of Power. What could possibly go wrong? I hope that wasn't incompetent of me.
Alright.
I just really want Lilith to go away forever.
The tower bells are ringing. My favorite childhood prank. But I have not heard them in so long. Caretaker must be wincing right now. Or maybe this was her idea of a joke.
Robbie Reyes, everyone listen up. I don't want to hear another person dunk on Johnny Blaze. You don't know what it's like to hold on to something so vile, none of you do. Robbie, a man like him, is too weak to carry such a burden. Just because you had a bad experience growing up doesn't mean you can take it out on everyone else. Roberto Reyes, you will apologise for what you have just said. What? Question mark. We're all adults here, we can defend ourselves. Robbie, you know what you said was wrong. I will not hold it against you this time. Okay, let's drop this. I just don't want people to trash him, is all. I will always tell you what I think, but I will use less sandpaper in my words about Johnny Blaze unless he gives me reason. Thanks, and I'm sorry I was out of line. Yes, but you were Robbie, which makes it very difficult to hold a grudge. Okay, Nico Minoru. Midnight Suns. It's been way too long since we heckled bad movies together. Tonight we're going to have some mandatory fun at movie night XVI, The Revenge. Is this open to everybody or no? Of course it is. Fine, according to the schedule it's Wanda's turn to choose, so tonight's double feature is up to her. I have a few I could recommend, no Wanda chooses. Alright. Tony Stark. Hey boss, can we talk about shop class? ? I can make some time after a mission. Might not be right away with everything going on, but I can meet you outside your room. Alright. Spider-Man. Hey Hunter, did you know the yard has a distinct lack of walls from which I can swing? ? I'm sure that explains why you kicked my butt. Found something amazing in the library. Meet me there if you have time. Amazing, I'll be right there.
Wow, the books in this place are something else. Did you know that there is an entire section about spiders in the occult?
Did you find anything interesting?
You bet. My top two have to be a scroll about a fire-breathing spider Cerberus, and a nice haiku about a furry spider spirit that eats people's toenails.
Thanks. Now I know to never read those.
Actually, all this reading got me thinking, and there is something I wanted to run by you. With my spider roots, and the spiders being so occult-adjacent, apparently, who knew, I can maybe be a good fit for the Midnight Suns. I'm not asking you to pull any strings for me or anything like that. I just want your honest opinion as a friend. Do you think I'd make a good candidate?
For now, you should focus on being the best you can be in every situation. And when this is all over, we can talk about your future.
Of course, of course. Either way, I would like a chance to prove myself first. Don't want anyone to say that you're giving me any special treatment.
Well, I am sure you can figure out how to make that happen.
One last question.
Yes?
If I read these books here, I'm not summoning any demons or evil spirits, right?
Have you been reading them aloud?
No?
Do not open your door to any knock that sounds unnatural or inhuman, and you should be fine.
No inhuman knocks. Got it.
Team friendship level up to 7. Awesome.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Hydra's on the move. Meet me at the mirror table ASAP.
We've been through a lot as a team, but we've come a long way.
Do you remember the bells, kiddo? When you were younger, I could barely keep you out of that tower. Used to ring those damn things. You don't know how close I came to cutting them down.
Be there in a second, pal. Didn't mean to do that.
Must be busy.
We have a tough choice ahead, Hunter, and I could use your input. Do we have the Apocalypse canceled party in Malibu or New York?
New York, easily.
Still not sure about Blaze or
Warden, the information the doctor gave me was not all terrible, and this will keep the flying captain off my back if her little ops go well. Ilyana Rasputin. Very nice.
Welcome to Tony's Scary Demon Cave. I'm Tony. How may I assist you today? Not bad, right?
Until next time.
Aside from all the demons and ghosts, this whole prophecy thing is...
No pain, no gain.
New and improved.
Practice makes perfect. Don't worry about me. I'll meditate until you're ready.
Awesome.
So feeling some minor adjustments.
Constant innovation. That's the stark promise.
Just give me a target.
Time's wasting, Hunter. Maybe you should just hit me up on Superlink when you're ready.
Hydra won't want to tussle with me now.
We need any advantage we can get. I like to stay on the cutting edge.
Timely enhancement. Let us see it in action. Our enemies are many, but we grow strong. I feel strengthened and ready for battle.
If you can beat Carol in a straight...
My lucky day, huh?
All right, then.
So have your neighborhood Spider-Man, man. All right, let's go with that.
New Blaze would come around eventually.
It is so good to find another.
Hey, can I ask a favor?
Steve is deep in thoughts and startless when he sees you standing there. Sorry, I just can't believe that Lilith turned Bruce. He's a good manhunter, but to hear him speak, I worry that we can ever bring him back.
The Midnight Suns are starting to feel like a real positive force for good. Even though we've got several witches and demons on our team.
I wouldn't have thought so, but it's good to hear those bells again after all this time. As hard as Sarah tried to keep you out of the tower, you always found your way back in, just in time to wake her up at the crack of dawn.
I'm not sure how I'm supposed to sleep tonight. It's not just the Southwest. Look. A rise of Hydra movement in Eastern Europe.
Are you seeing...
Holy! Disturbance in the Force!
Not too holy from the feel of it.
Quite the reverse.
Wake up, kid. If you're getting this, well, we gotta have us a little conversation. Ghost Rider to Ghost Rider.
I'm listening.
In person. Here, at the Mesa. And I need your pit crew, too. Counting on you to bring them. So don't screw it up.
What do you mean something is up with Limbo? More soulless? A little more detail would be appreciated.
It's all the detail I can give. But do not worry. I'll stay behind and figure out what's going on.
Please do. And next time you sense some kind of danger with Limbo, come talk to me about it first.
Korasho Bumir.
What did you just say?
Just tell the team I will be watching over them.
Here, blaze out, but don't agree to anything. Most importantly, get that page.
Don't look at me like that, Rox. Time for this story to end. One way or another.
Ghost Rider to Ghost Rider. Just like you said.
And your crew. Good. Because I got us a plan. You wanna stop that nasty mama of yours? Stick with me. And keep your traps shut.
Who in the 10 hells do you think you are?
10?
I'm the guy with the answer to your prophecy problem.
Damn!
We good now? After you.
What the hell?
Worse. Limbo.
Oh, crap. Is that...
Mephisto.
Johnny Blaze, you made it. I'm impressed.
Wait, what?
You're doing the right thing. Can't have that hunter of yours running around off-leash, can we? He's leaving you in good hands. Well, not good. You understand.
Okay, I get it. Actually, I don't. What's the plan here?
Hunter's written all over that page, kid. Further we keep him from the midnight sun, the better. And this place is further as it gets.
So, what? You dump him off in hell with the freaking devil?
Limbo with Mephisto.
There's a difference.
You do realize I can hear everything.
Bastard wants Cathan back less than we do. Count on that.
Coward. You two deserve each other.
Hate me all you want when we get home, kid. But it's the only option.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
He's got a point, Johnny. Our arrangement was for you.
Don't get cute with me, yuppie.
Oh, I'd love to see the look on his face when he gets back. But, first things first. Let's see if you're worth all the fuss, shall we?
Solar Swarm survived the onslaught of Solars for 4 turns.
I hope you don't mind a little diversion. I promise it won't be any worse than what Lilith had planned for you. But here we are. Here you are, child of the blood.
Hell's greatest imposter. Always too cowardly to face me himself.
Your time will come, Ryder. But today...
They cannot possibly match your strength. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend. You were too weak for this fight. Let us see if they have an answer for this. No mercy. Your mother abandoned you. Hear my call. Welcome assistance.
Prepare yourselves. No time to repent. Suffer.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Whoever gets the job done.
I must have angered you.
Show no mercy.
Is no one else concerned about where we are?
It may look like hell, but don't believe your You doom yourself by association. Your suffering begins.
I can only imagine what sins they were guilty of to deserve that. some for the rest of us.
Nice! Accept your fate. Only the innocent.
Going to get you for this.
I've encountered all sorts of unusual beings through the ages, but you, little hunter, are something truly unique. Your very existence is against the rules.
Your words are meaningless.
They always told me.
Welcome assistance.
Vengeance has come.
It is nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Vengeance is near. Your strikes ring hollow.
They're hoping to wear me down.
They haven't had enough.
Though I had heard you were
But your time will come.
Now that was something.
That's the last of them. But stay on your toes.
Already your efforts send shockwaves across the multiverse, Hunter. Your mother will be so proud.
I am just getting started.
Good. So am I.
Usurper! You forget. You are not the ruler of Limbo. I am!
Ileana, nicely done. You always were so gifted.
So gifted, you stole me from my parents. Twisted me into a living weapon until I cast you from this very realm?
I mean, yes.
This is starting to sound familiar.
I have reopened Blaze's portal, as well as a few others. Leave, now. Mephisto and I have some catching up to do.
A minor inconvenience.
Of course.
I thought I had lost you, child. I am pleased you... The page! He carries the page. Retrieve it for me!
Come and get it.
Out of the frying pan into the fire. I hope you've got some fight left in you.
That we are agreed.
They welcome their own demise.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Is that the best you got?
Your fate. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me. The advantage is mine.
Falter.
Now is my time.
You will
Let's try that again.
mother will sacrifice any and all of her children to achieve her goals.
How sad.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Burn in hellfire.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith.
Justice thing. You will obey. Nothing will be forgotten.
Their loyalty is unwavering. None will be spared.
This one's a bit strong.
You have chosen fate. I'm getting tired of these distractions.
Then send them back to Lilith in ashes.
You read my mind.
Next time, it will be forever. Ready?
The end begins.
None will be spared.
So it's
That'll work. I suppose it's something. You have been chosen.
I am impressed. Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Our children are coming for you.
Shaken their confidence. I I'm afraid you might not make it back from this one.
Whatever works for you.
I will aid you if I can.
None can escape.
How many times is that?
This world has fallen so far astray.
Set on coming after me.
Once again.
They cannot possibly match your strength. That was something.
Vengeance returns. Now you understand pain.
That will do.
It was your turn.
Take advantage while they focus on me. We must help them.
I will not be defied.
This is a tough one, guys, I'm not gonna lie.
Stand by and watch as your world burns.
There must easily be about 30 enemies in this one bit.
They have not lost interest. The advantage is mine.
I will not make the same mistake twice.
Your time has come. Return to your mother. This shall be of great help.
This will have to do. You shouldn't try. You'll only embarrass yourself. Enjoy your rest. More than enough.
Enough insolence.
For my retaliation.
Your lack of focus is disappointing.
Still want a fight? I'll step on you if I have to. I have no respect for mindless followers.
I will not fall again. You are unprepared.
No one.
Chauffeur, collateral damage.
Join our fight.
I reckon there's about 30 to 50 enemies against us now. I think if we can just manage to damage these things that kill the main one, then we'll try and avoid all the others.
Still the prize. I see not much has changed among the world's fanatics. Pathetic.
It is good to be back.
You had your chance. Next time, run while you still can.
We've done it. Excellent work.
Fuck me, guys. That was a difficult mission.
I already feel that page twisting inside me, you know? Who's to say I won't?
You are not Blaze, Robbie.
But I led you straight to him. Played right into his little game. If Ilyana hadn't been there...
But I was there, Robbie. As you are always for me. It is time we go home.
I'm gonna find him. Blaze. And when I do...
You will know the true face of vengeance.
All right. Definitely wasn't an easy mission.
Aiden and I, we've worked with Johnny before.
Blaze tried to sell us out and we're still going to trust him?
Aside from all the demons and ghosts, this whole prophecy thing is feeling a whole...
time?
I'm kind of busy right now.
Cleaning your car?
It's gotta be done. And if I don't, no one else will.
I am sorry you are stuck with the burden of the parchment, Robbie.
Don't be. It's fine.
If you need help...
I said it's fine.
If there is something you need to get off your chest...
You mean like the parchment? No. It's in there pretty snug. I'm doing great otherwise. It's not like any major life role models attempted to sell us out to Mephisto recently.
Robbie,
Thanks for checking on me, Hunter. Later. I just want to be alone right now. Thanks.
I see things are going well for you, too. Nico and Magic never lost hope for Wanda, and that turned out great. I'm going to hang on to some hope that Dr. Banner finds his way back to. Robbie's hero tried to sell us out?
Also, I get to say, hey, Hunter, we're trailing.
Guess your mom. Look at me. You've gone through so much, and here I am getting comfort from you like a selfish jerk. Almost as bad as an Avenger.
You're not that bad, Ilyana, I promise.
Liar. I might as well put on a cape and start calling myself Doctor.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You saw your tormentor today. That couldn't have been easy.
It's good to have you back, sister.
It's good to be back, sister. We'll finish this conversation later. Looks like someone wants to talk to you. She's all yours.
You wanted to know who was behind the Solus. Now we all know.
How do you know Mephisto?
He was the Dark Lord who kidnapped me from this realm and dragged me to Limbo. He raised me as his daughter. He was the only father I ever knew. And my biggest enemy.
So, we are both the children of demons.
Dysfunctional childhoods are something all the sons have in common.
And yet, you overcame yours. If you can do that, you can overcome anything.
Yes, I believe that. Suffering makes us strong. In a way, I owe him everything. Even though he took everything from me. He made me Darkchild. Gave me the gift of ruling Limbo. And today, I booted him from it. And it wasn't the first time.
Ilyana, are you feeling guilty for what you did to him?
Me? Guilty? No, never. I will never let guilt weigh down my conscience, and neither should you when it comes to what you need to do. Take care of your mother in the end. Don't hesitate, and don't show mercy. We must look forward to the challenges that lay ahead.
Sleep well tonight, Ilyana. You deserve it.
Good night, Hunter. Johnny Blaze's master plan was to entrust the Parchment of Power to Mephisto. Bravo, Ghost Rider.
Alright, let's try that mission once again. I guess the stronger we get, the more likely we are to beat the trial.
That is something.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, the first among them to die.
How does an Elder God die?
It was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother.
Lovely. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
By consuming Hypus, his brother's power triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods as they turned on one another and ignored humans.
Lilith herself could not help you. What makes you think you will fare any better? Let us see if they have an answer for this.
During the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupted, a tomb was born and sent to destroy them. When it's done, they release their energy back to the stars.
Now they need silence from above while I fight for their amusement.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit.
Walk in the light. Their persistence is irritating.
After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever Lilith has planned in the coming days.
Some for the rest of us. They cannot possibly match your strength. That was something.
Okay, I think what I need to do is I need to defeat 16 Lilin within the 4 turns. Because that's why we keep failing. We got to 14 then.
I should come back another night.
So, we've just got to keep...
Blade 9.
coming back until we get stronger and stronger as usual.
Tried to sell us out.
Heard about the Limbo adventure. Mephisto.
The Parchment of Power is here, within the walls of the Abbey.
I assume you overheard Robbie or someone talking about it.
No. I could feel its power the moment it arrived. It was a numbing dread, the likes of which I have never experienced before. I worry for Robbie.
Do you not think he can handle it?
Sarah and Strange probably won't bring this up around him, but that parchment is not just random Latin phrases. It contains the words of Chthon himself. They are as dangerous as nuclear weapons.
I've already heard those words spoken aloud. Blaze read from the page, and I saw what it could do. The power it unleashed.
The hellfire and destruction is only the beginning, I'm afraid.
The page will not be with Robbie long. If Stark's plan succeeds, we will be rid of Chthon's only toehold in our world.
Perhaps. The parchment is just one page of many, all carrying Chthon's vile message. Those pages were scattered across the globe. The hope was that they would remain hidden forever. Yet man, in his infinite wisdom, decided to collect them and bind them into the Darkhold.
And now Robbie has the final page.
I pray he is strong enough to carry it.
Have we got any new writing here? Yes. Veneration of the Elder Gods, bowl of offering the pendant. Through our earthly baubles are but a poor reflection of her celestial beauty. They are precious to her and will earn her blessings no matter when they are given. The Knights of Wundagore, Shield Field Report, B259142. Mount Wundagore is an accursed place, the air surrounding it heavy with dark magic. I suppose that power's what has drawn Hydra here. Now they've come to hold all of Transia in their grasp. Everywhere you go you see them, their banners, their insignia. The atmosphere is ominous, to say the least. One can hazard a guess as to what they seek, but do they really comprehend the darkness they meddle with? ? Let them find all manners of artifacts, ruins and relics, but let that be all. Eh? ? The mother of all demons remains interred, and the Knights of Wundagore tell me the entrance to the tomb is well hidden and securely